Tonight, new numbers we obtained suggest the state has very little to show for a controversial new law critics argue was aimed at preventing ex-felons from exercising their right to vote. Months after Florida election leaders announced they were taking steps to find ex-felons who may be ineligible to vote because they still owed court debt, we've learned the Department of State, as of last week, has sent down the files of less than 100 former felons to county election offices on the basis they may still owe outstanding legal fees.
What's your response to that number?
That's a very, very small number of people. And given the amount of energy and sort of political force that was given to this issue, it suggests that the state was maybe making a big deal about nothing here.
Neil Sukatme is a Georgetown University law professor and co-founder of FreeOurVote.com, a nonpartisan nonprofit created to help former felons find out if they owe any money from their sentences.
I think it's a system that's unnecessarily complicated.
Florida doesn't have a centralized tracking system, which makes it difficult for anyone, including the state, to figure out who owes how much. Sukatme believes the state's short list suggests the GOP-led rule, which can land a former felon back in jail if they knowingly violate it, was less about getting felons to pay their legal fees and more about political leaders securing their futures.
This is not really a legitimate attempt to enforce the law. It's an attempt to scare people. It doesn't seem like there's that much interest in actually being able to figure this out because it's complicated.
According to the voting rights advocacy group Florida Rights Restoration Coalition, of the 1.5 million ex-felons in Florida, 87,000 or 6.2% registered to vote in the 2020 election. It remains unclear how many actually voted and which party they voted for.
I'm shocked that the number is as low as 100. I would thought it would be much higher than that.
Still, Florida Republican Senator Jeff Brandes maintains the law, which was initially deemed unconstitutional but then overturned by an appeals court, is a work in progress.
I just don't know that they've accurately scrubbed the list and matched all of the voters that potentially have felony histories that have not completed all terms of their sentence with every single county's record of outstanding fines and fees.
He agrees the lack of a statewide system makes it challenging, but says the onus is on the former felon to do the research.
What I'm hearing is that most counties can pretty quickly get this information together for individuals. And we know that people have to proactively go out and look for them.
Easier said than done, says data gurus and constitutional rights advocates, who now may have one more reason to question why the people's choice to restore voting rights to ex-felons here isn't being carried out that way. Katie LaGrone, WSFL TV.